What's up, guys? It's Justin again. We're going to talk about social media today. Hey guys, it's me again. Before I jump into this, I just want to say I'm sorry for my absence. It's been a few weeks since I've uploaded a new video. My grandfather has been in and out of the hospital for about a month, so anything that I've been uploading, everything that I have uploaded is kind of old stuff. So like I said, my grandfather's been in and out of the hospital. I've been dealing with that. Work's been really kind of crushing me a little bit, and some of the stuff I don't feel has been up to quality. So this was the old webcam I was using, and I just bought a brand new one, which is what you are viewing me on right now. If you're watching this video, look at that, I already messed it up. Any time I've spent plugging away a little bit at some projects. So here's the Pale Rider video coming soon, and then I painted a couple minis and stuff like that. I've been super heavy. I caught the Warhammer bug. I've been super heavy into a game called Shadespire. If you haven't heard it, check it out. It's awesome. But that's not what we're here to talk about today. We're going to talk about social media. We're going to talk about some do's and don'ts, and we're going to talk about things that I think are kind of annoying and kind of weird and shouldn't really happen in social media, but they happen, especially in a niche community like we have. It's a pretty small, tight-knit community. We should be a family here, guys. There's bound to be somebody you like, there's bound to be somebody you don't like, but there's no reason that we shouldn't, for the most part, get along. So the first thing I want to talk about is followers. How to get followers, how to build an audience, how to make friends. This is kind of a no-brainer, guys. The first thing you want to avoid doing, and I know that a lot of people are intimidated when it comes to starting a new channel or a new page or a new Instagram profile. They're worried about people seeing their work. First of all, you really shouldn't be worried about people seeing your work. I mean, I know that the point of posting it is for people to see it, but through proper utilization of hashtags and networking and things like that, you can get your work out there relatively easily without having to, harass people. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is follow for follow. Cut it out, guys. It's not MySpace anymore. We don't do this. We don't need to do this. I feel like if you're going to hit somebody with a follow for follow, you don't believe in your work. You don't believe in what you're putting out there. You don't believe that it's good enough on its own. You need to sort of second guess, I guess. I don't know. But I don't think that you genuinely believe in the work that you're posting. And I think that if you need to follow somebody and have them follow you back instantly to get that gratification, then you are not participating for the right reasons. Botting is a big one right now. Super hot on the Instagram. If you are buying bots to follow and like your posts, like what are you getting out of that, bud? Are you making money on Instagram through your Gunpla posts or what? And I think it definitely shows when none of your other social media meets the same requirements or the same level of following as your other social medias. If one is like way up here and all the rest of them are super down here, I think we know something's going on. I'm not making this to call anybody out. It's just things that I've noticed, things I've seen. I'm not trying to start a witch hunt or anything like that. But let's be real, guys. If you got to buy followers, yet again, I think that you don't believe in the product that you're putting out there. And furthermore, it seems like a lot of people are really into this for the numbers. Like, if you really want to get like 1,000 likes or whatever, like, earn it. Because if you had to buy those likes, did you really get 1,000 likes? I don't think so. Like that's like if I taught you how to play a brand new game and I just beat you at it straight away. Did I really win? Not really, no. So I think that we should maybe cut that out a little bit, dial it back. It's not a numbers game, guys. If you want to make followers, if you want to make friends, network with the people that you want to work with. Find somebody in the community and the hobby that inspires you. Find somebody that moves you and has similar goals to you, and reach out to them. Say, hey, You wanna do a build off. Hey, do you wanna collab on something? Hey, let's do a podcast. Let's do a web show, and network that way. It's mutually beneficial to both people. It potentially gets you a larger audience, and if your work is diverse enough, people are gonna want to collaborate with you if you're doing interesting things that other people haven't done yet, or if you're doing things, even if you're doing the same stuff as everybody else, if you're doing it in an interesting enough way, people will want to come see it. I know that I don't have the biggest, most prolific channel out there, not by a long shot. This channel has gotten way bigger than I thought it would ever get, and I say that a lot, and it's because it's the truth. I started this channel to document my progress, and then when I saw that people were interested, I wanted to make content that people could watch if people wanted to grow. And I think that my channel has grown well enough despite the niche that I'm in, because I don't cater to the large audience that is Gundam reviews or episode synopsis or analysis or things like that. I make the content that I want to make. I'm not in this game to get 8 million subscribers. If it happens, great, but that's not what I'm here for. I do this because I enjoy it, not because I want more numbers than anybody else. That's not the point. If I treat Gunpla like a job, then I'm gonna wake up miserable and not want to do it. So that's all there is to it. Another one that you don't really see too much in Gunpla, but I saw it a little bit back in the day on like the kind of earlier days of Facebook pages, is like making your profiles private, or making it so people have to like your stuff in order to see your content. I personally, I can't speak for anybody, all the other content creators out there, but a big one is Instagram right now. Instagram is super popular. It's really easy. I use it a lot. I love it. It's a really easy way for me to just share a post, and I can insta share it to Instagram. I can insta share it to Facebook, and everybody can see it. But it seems like every couple days I'll get a few new followers, whether I'm posting or not. And a lot of the times you'll see like builder pages, but they're private. And if it's private, I'm not gonna click the like button, because I don't know what's behind that private screen. I think keeping your if you're gonna make a builder page, if you're gonna make a page just for Gunpla, it shouldn't be private. If it's your personal page or whatever, I got nothing to say about it. But if I don't know you or recognize you, I'm not gonna follow that page. I'm a lot less inclined to follow something that I can't see straight away, I can't look at, and I don't know what I'm getting into. So if any of you follow me on Instagram and your Instagram profile is private, I apologize. That is probably the reason I haven't followed you back. I try to keep my feed full of tiny plastic robots of all sorts. I don't just do the Bandai thing, as we talked on earlier. Another thing, I'm super guilty of this one, and it's not because I don't want to. It's just because they keep changing layouts and the way things work. Reply to comments, guys. If you post a video up and someone comments it, it's really easy to get into this habit when you first start a channel, because you're not really going to have a million views. But if you make a video and you put it on YouTube, and then you make a bunch of Facebook posts about it, you put it in Facebook groups and stuff, chances are somebody's going to watch that video. And then chances are, if 100 people watch it, at least one person's going to comment. So, respond to comments, whether it be on Instagram, Facebook, whatever. It's a really good way to interact with your viewers. And that's one of my favorite things to do, is because I don't have a super large audience. I don't get hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of views or comments. I know who's been around. I know who's hanging out. I got 10 or so guys, maybe not that many, but that have, since the beginning, every video they're like, "What's up?" And that means a lot to me. I don't have the biggest audience, but I have the most down audience. You guys are killer, and I love you. But yeah, just get out there, man. Network with people you like. Comment on other people's videos. Watch other people's stuff. Leave comments. Respond to your own comments. Network with people and figure out who you want to work with. Figure out what people are doing, and try and get in on it. Hang out with the people you want to hang out with. and the groups that are doing the things that you want to do, and then grow from there. You shouldn't make this a job. This is a hobby. This is meant to be a hobby. Nobody is making money off of this. Like, maybe like the big top name reviewers are making money, but like, they're not living off of it. And let's be real, they're not living off of YouTube, especially in the Gunpla community. It's just not happening. But I think that we can all put ourselves on that level if we all just work together and we all kind of, you know, work towards the same goals. If we all want to improve, we need to find out who out there has done what we're trying to do, figure out how they do it, and link up. You know, there's no reason that we can't help each other out. I don't really know what else to say. I feel like there's a little more I could talk on. Go to events. Bring new people into the hobby. Try to talk your siblings into building a kit, or maybe your best friend who's never built a kit. I mean, don't pressure them or anything like that, but, you know, try new things like that. And then show them off on social media. If you have a platform where you can show off people that you think are not getting the recognition they deserve, be that person. I made a whole team of builders that I didn't think were getting enough credit. And, you know, it's not the biggest team in the world, it's not the best team in the world, but it's my favorite team. And it doesn't have anything to do with the fact that it's mine. It has everything to do with the fact that it has all my favorite people on it. And we're like a little family. And we all collaborate all the time. We always talk. And it's just nice to know that all the people that I really look up to in this hobby are in one spot. And in one spot, I can find them. I can reach them. I can bug them for questions and help and stuff like that if I need it. And they can bother me as well. And that's the kind of stuff that we need in this hobby, is stuff like that. Gunpla is not a numbers game, guys. Like I said, nobody is making a living off of this. And, you know, we know who's trying to play the game. And it's just, is it really worth it? Are you really getting anything out of it? I forgot to thank my patrons for this month. We got my boy Francisco and my buddy Andy. So thank you guys for the support. If you guys want to follow me on Patreon, I've got really low tiers, you know, next to nothing a month. It really helps me out. It helps me keep the lights on, and it helps me kind of better this channel. So if you want to check that out, and if you're not really into the monthly thing, I got a t-shirt store linked down below, so check that out. And I'll see you guys next time. Later.